Welcome everyone. You're on SpeedGaming. It's time once again for Super Metroid Map Rando Community Weekly Race. And what a gigantic lobby we have today. 48 racers, that's exciting. Of those, we've picked two. It's Andy and Lunix. So get hype for this race. I'm Aussie. With me is the Divine. Hi, Divine.
Hello.
And now
I
we wait
believe
for the
this is our
countdown.
I believe this is our biggest turnout by 10 people, I believe. I think our previous was 38 that we had.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember it ever going over 40. There we go. We got a West Ocean start.
Mm.
And we get to see revealed saves already. All this information we're getting from Lunix's side. And he always seems to have a bit of a longer delay going on, but we'll get those synchronized fast enough. Divine will, anyway.
Yep.
It's great having help on setup. Divine's still working so hard setting up SpeedGaming. Andy decides to go left, takes a logical hit off the pancake, because landing up on that ledge is quite difficult without getting hit. Linux can be soft locked if he decides to continue this way.
That is not a door you can go through.
Yeah. And yet we're seeing Andy end up going back to the right anyway. So Linux is going to know to stay to the left. But like what often happens, they are covering the same pieces of ground in this early game. What are we missing? What are you supposed to do in this seed?
I don't know. I'm finishing cropping. Give me a second. Cropping was slightly off.
Well, thanks for your attention to detail in this matter. And this is still the early parts of the race. So let's talk about what Map Rando is. So the big feature is that all the rooms are going to be connected to not what they normally are. So randomized room connections is the big thing. And otherwise, it is randomized item placement. And so we get this morph ball that they are both finding at the same time.
Orb. Oh,
So
Andy
2 minutes
having
in, lots of resets,
randomized
but
tiles.
they're all together. Andy likes to play with randomized tiles. Something interesting for the viewers to watch. Makes it harder on the runner, because you don't instantly yourself recognize what room you're running into.
Andy instantly going back to West Ocean here for the item underneath. Should be progression. It is bombs.
Yeah, very smart. Linux unfortunately going for the save.
Not a terrible choice.
No, it's just, you know there's an item here. You definitely want to keep it. So now if you do reset, then you won't have it after the save. Or since you saved before picking up the item. I'm wondering if there's a plan to go to the right. Right, so the farm room, the heated farm room that connects to Botman. That's why they never check the left door. Got it.
Yeah, so with these bombs, we can get up into Big Pink through the little shaft here.
Mm-hmm. If you're gonna play Map Rando, you need to know every tiny detail about every room. A lot of the time, it can be easy to go through a room. You just have to think about it.
I think Linux got his bombs.
Yeah,
Yep,
let me
okay.
just track that.
King Cac does not defend this time. We made it past them.
Double Mountain. Very common room to say. Spazer.
Best meme in the game. Alright, so typically our beams are filler. I do not believe Spazer at this point logically opens anything up because we have bombs that would get us past Wreckship Shaft.
Yeah, that's like the main thing it does is Wreckship Shaft. It can provide damage as progression, but I don't think I've even ever seen that happen. Like, yeah, various you go through the Lore Norfair rooms and you kill them with Spazer plus Ice Wave. You almost might as well not think about that situation anymore, because I've never seen it. Ice Beam? But what if we assemble all the pieces?
Speak it and it shall be.
So Ice Beam's another one, where it is filler, but it's also very likely to be progression, because it enables Ice Clips, and also climbing enemies. Ice Beam for you. Andy's saving so much time in the seaweed with Spazer. It'll be the difference.
Oh, this is progression up here. Yeah, they can make it up.
This is
Red Tower now with Ice Beam.
I guess Bombs puts Mini Crate Room in logic.
Oh, but bombs could also get this. Actually, no. Do the Rippers die to bombs?
No.
Yeah, so no.
So that would be... It might be Extreme. It's between Expert and Extreme. Bomb
If they
jumping
had
up without killing the
supers.
Rippers.
If they had supers, then bombs would have been logic there.
Yeah. If you can kill all the enemies, then it's logic. Same for the very top here. For the longest time, Hero Shot was in logic, but now I feel like it was moved recently. So getting to the very top of Red Tower might not be in hard because they can't kill the enemies.
Tevra, the difference is
With ice, it would be.
It's a very slight difference. You can damage boost there and just instantly make it to the item, but then you have to take a second to farm off the I forget what those enemies are called, but it's a pretty easy farm there. And typically you have to wait for the lava rising and lowering anyways, so it's
What is the seed?
like it takes a couple of seconds for them to wait anyways.
No. Is Ice Beam the climb supers item? So
Yes,
is that about running on the spikes versus a damage boosting across the room?
With the this was cosine. They were talking about cosine.
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, cosine's a little interesting. People do small differences to get through the room. Damage boosting off the spikes versus just avoiding the spikes.
Yeah, the problem with not damaging off the spikes is that in the small chance that you fall into the acid does a lot of damage. Whereas boosting off the spikes pretty much guarantees that you get to the item anyways. And it's just a nice little cycle that you can make.
So, sub 30 seed?
I don't know. We haven't seen any bosses yet. Well, we do have some nice item progression here.
Oh no, Linux can't kill the beatdown. He should kill with a bomb.
Oh no,
if he really wants to.
He can shake it off if it
He got
had come to it. Which
This can actually be a real problem. Like if you don't have a way to get the BTOM off and you run out of missiles, then you're never gonna get a missile drop. It'll always be energy. It gets through.
big pink.
Yeah.
Get a
So Linux and
3 checks
Brinstar.
here.
That looks like Mother Brain on Andy's side. We gotta keep track of that information. Yeah. Become important soon. Super is found.
Hmm. Really? You're gonna check before picking up the item, Linux. That's okay.
Knows to follow the
Oh yeah, we knew
hard
that
tricks.
we already knew that there was X-ray there. Yeah. Oh, we find bowling. You can only get one of the items here unless the other is speed. It is not. Oh, we didn't have power bombs anyway, so we couldn't get it.
So Andy gets supers in charge. Andy just following Linux right now, but there is a difference, and that is Andy has Spazer. And if they do end up skipping enough items, then Spazer is going to turn into big beam damage. That could be significant.
I think it was smart of Linux to go for the X-ray here because seeing as our runners already have charge, if they do happen upon plasma, then that is a quick, easy kill for both Phantoon and Dragon. That's much faster than the grappling beam. So I believe like the 20 seconds or so that he lost grabbing that beam would be more than enough worth it on Phantoon alone.
I don't know. You can say it that way, or you can word it as Andy is now in the lead because Linux took that detour.
Yeah.
Oh, this path doesn't look very friendly at all.
No, it does not.
Reset away supers and space jump.
It...
Yeah, that was acid chosen that way. You need power bombs to get through acid chosen. I guess that's the one thing we don't have yet. We only just now picked up supers, but power bombs is the other like super important item to traverse the world. You get to compare backtracking versus resetting to the save, picking everything up again. Looks like Linux was making new checks first. E-tanks are good.
Yeah. Particularly in Season 4, I think that you want to pick up basically every E-tank that you see because more often than not, the game is telling you, hey, you're gonna need this.
Things work a little different when you have both suits, though.
That's true.
When you get both suits, then it's kind of the entire world is open, and you can mostly forget about what logic says. It has to be that they can't, or don't think they can get to the map. Because we are blind checking. The way that you play map rando is you go to the map, and that'll tell you where to go, and then you go there. And it's only when you can't get to the map that you do these blind checks. And then your timer skyrockets, as you don't make progress very fast.
Any time spent not going for the map is essentially like a double down that you're just gonna have to probably go the same route again because it turns out that one room away from where you backtracked to is where you need to go.
That does happen too often. And he finds top of bowling. Oh, major. High jump. Oh no. You have to leave an item behind because we still don't have power bombs.
Lunix getting high jump here.
Yeah, tracking.
Fortunately, can't grab the other
Attack
item
us.
without power bombs.
So blinding majors is good even if they're bad, because then you know that if you see it on the map later, you don't have to go get it.
Hmm.
And high jump's gonna speed you up. It's just a really nice movement item.
At this
A lot
point,
of
I think,
runners' favorite items, in fact.
yeah, I think at this point the only thing high jump unlocks is
Not much.
wave room, wave beam room.
Wow, you're right. Wave gate room?
Yeah.
I didn't think there was a room, but you're right. There was a time when Ice put that the super shot in logic because you could freeze a hopper to get the extra
Yeah.
height. But no, high jump's just way better. And then you have runners telling us that they're not going to learn the high jump way because the door frame jump works in every situation. And they learn that instead.
the much harder trick. Sure.
Yeah. So Ridley's over here. Where Andy is in Meridian.
Mm-hmm.
And that means you don't want to fight Ridley anytime soon, since it's next to Mother Brain. But instead we're going to get Torian.
Likely be the last stop on our journey.
Oof. Big oof. Instantly hits Andy.
Yep.
The map is right there and is locked by a power bomb.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
no.
god, and he can't even go the other side either. That's terrible. Oh. Are these the only two connectors here?
Yeah, how do you even get to the other one? That looks like a little loop even to get to the other Torian entrance. I think what he did makes sense. If you can't get to the Brinstar map, then go to another region and see if you can get to that map instead. But
Tyria, Bryn, Turbian,
yeah, this is not good.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices here. Turian's not an option here. We've already been in criteria. I don't know if we've gone to Bryn yet. I think.
Yeah, Lunix is doing all of Bryn. Andy's done half of Bryn. It looked like he could continue over to like Wreck Ship and the other Torian entrance, but it would probably be out of logic. Although, if we take the sea giving us these E-tanks and suits as a way to survive key hunters, then maybe that's what logic wants. Because it's done that before. One thing that comes up a lot of the time is getting through Metroid rooms without a way to freeze them or kill them. And that's just by surviving the damage.
Yep.
And it could be one of those situations. Find some difficult room and just live it. Andy, Season X. We'll see what that is in just a minute.
You're at early supers.
Yeah. Andy really needs this to work out. Or otherwise he'll just be so far behind.
I mean, the chances that it were power bombs were quite low considering that he didn't have to do any tricks to unlock it.
So it's a little different with power bombs because they're filler.
Oh,
that means that they can be behind a hard trick, or they can be anywhere. And this just looks like a situation where they are not early. That is Powerbomb locked major. Should have gone to Parlor. There's an exo from Prowler. So Linux has big info, and also got a pretty out of the way Phantoon kill. As long as the major that's below him isn't that important, then this is all really good routing. Is how I see it. And Andy is still making hope-based plays.
That's a mean room. Oh gosh. To have both entrances be purple, pink, whatever color that is. Dracora shaft. Into green pirate.
Into map. Andy sees map. On the other side of it, Meridia is like the hub, and so you have to go back there eventually.
It's Kraid.
Yeah, it can cross the East Ocean for potentially 2x's. I guess if we're comparing the routes, Andy did half of Brinstar and then turned around. Linux did all of Brinstar and turned around. Oh, there's power bombs there too.
There you go.
So Andy's going to have to go back into Brinstar and then do the rest of it. And that'll just be a time loss in that time that he turned around earlier and has to come back. Assuming both the routes work out the same other than that. It seems like Linux has a bit of a lead here, 21 minutes in.
Let's go ahead and switch.
As Andy also gets power bombs. So they both get power bombs at almost the same time.
Yeah, which is quite surprising. So at this point, the only thing that really could potentially lock our runners in any of the areas is speed.
We do have Decora room that Andy's going through. I think it locked a lot of criteria. But we're still collecting information. As you're saying, now that they have power bombs, they can do almost everything. They also have grapple for pants room, so it's really just the speed locks to worry about. Those are the only ways that can block you completely. And then the other thing to think about is weapon damage for Ridley and Motherbrain. And I would say that Charge Ice Spazer and whatever supers is good enough to finish the game. But Charge Ice and whatever supers is not good enough.
No, definitely not.
So Linux would want something else.
Mrock would have something to say about that.
So Linux into criteria right away, instead of taking that trip to Torian.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Not in logic, but if Linux wanted to, he could Gmode Dracora.
I don't know what level of roadblock you need for that to save time in this 30-minute seed.
Yes, so far. I mean, if Dragon is locked behind there and we don't even know where speed is.
We did have the map. Looks like there's nothing important down there, it's just a lot of rooms. But it's not the only speed lock in the game.
No.
And
Yet to
Gmod
see
does get through more speed logs.
Frog Speedway. We did see Croc Escape or Croc Highway, but I don't think it locked anything.
Did we say Crate earlier?
Yeah, crates here with Linux.
Is that all of them then?
Oh, we just okay, yeah, yeah, because Linux found Fantoon in Bryn.
Yeah, so Dragon and Norfair. Grapple can give us a quick kill on Dragon. So that's always nice. Oh, Linux ends up finding Spazer. Beams are really good.
A little unnecessary with the damage boost there, considering you have space jump, but you know, whatever works. And Andy will get the quick kill on Dragon here. Nice left side.
Yeah. So it seems likely that Lunix gets the Craig kill and then goes down to Norfair. And probably runs into this Dragon. I don't know how Andy found it, but if Linux does the same thing, would also run into that Dragon and then would have full boss no mode knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And could just finish from there. But Andy, not knowing Fantoon is really, really bad.
Yeah. I think,
It's,
especially knowing that Linux knows where all bosses are, I think as Andy might be more inclined to be picking up like any of the majors or more supers and whatnot, where Linux has what he needs to finish the game.
mm-hmm. Like we saw that the Torian map is pretty free, but it might come down to whether Andy goes for the wreck ship map or not, or decides to go back to Brinstar. Because wreck ship is not free.
I think in this case, it might not be directly on his mind, but I think definitely going for Turian would be the easier play, considering that you had power bombs, and that unlocks that entire area. But oh gosh, yeah, and Andy has to keep going for this map. Oh, that's devastating.
Mm-hmm. So Lunix is at wreck ship here, I think. And I could see it making sense to just try and get items on your way back. I think that's where it is. West Ocean.
Isn't Red Norfair?
It is Norfair.
So he's likely to run into Dragon here.
Yeah. So I get it. I get how you run into Dragon. You're trying to get to the map and it's on the right side. But the real path to the map is really bad.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Uh-huh.
And so this break into Brinstar ahead of time is key payout.
Did Andy just reset that entire path down, run down to the map? So I didn't actually get to take anything away from that. And this is it.
I'd be super happy if I was Linux here.
Finding all your bosses. So Dragon should be fine. Ridley, gotta be careful with. It's a bit of a slow fight. But both of these runners should be able to pull off the 5-tank double suit charge ice spazer Ridley fight. Quality runners here on the restream.
I don't know if we saw the outline of the rooms before in Norfair. I think maybe Andy could have inferred that the map was a right side map rather than a left side map, but I don't know.
So we expect Lunix to run to Ridley and Mother Brain right now, pick up anything that is convenient, because missile packs are good right now. And then Andy has to make real decisions. And the exciting part, that this is a race with 48 entrants.
Yeah, crazy.
Best of the best are here, racing against
Everybody's
Andy
here.
and Lunix. Everyone knows that it's early suits and charge, so we have a jet seed, and everyone is stressing out about how to finish this the fastest. And I think Lunix feels pretty good about his route. I think we can say that. Yeah. So I think with how you go through Meridia, it looks like you just walk into Torian, get that map.
Yep.
It'd be a slight detour compared to going directly to the end of the game. But Torian probably has items. Oh, that's not what's happening though. And he's into Brinstar. And we
Yeah,
also... Huh. That's interesting. Linux thinks there's a shortcut here.
there is. Yeah.
Yeah. That's smart.
How far away is the map from here?
It's quite far on
It
Andy's
is.
side.
For Lunix, I meant. Sorry, because I was wondering if as Lunix you take that 20 seconds or however what it was to go take a look at the map and see if there's a major. Because if you find plasma right here, then it's a huge time save.
Yeah.
But
So I think the map was... It was about 2 or 3 tiles away. Like, very close.
mm,
But then you also need the major to be kind of close.
yeah.
Fighting for every second. The racers are.
Super.
And then the remaining
nice.
bosses are Ridley and Mother Brain. So that means if you have a refill, taking a lot of damage on the platforms actually.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah. With both suits they do 50, so it's not too bad. But with no suits it's 200.
Yeah.
A
Spiky
shield.
death. Oh jeez. It's beam here like
It's 180 beam.
180, yeah. Not the worst, not the best. Doable.
Yeah. So going to use charge shots until it really turns red, and then it's 15 supers to finish the fight.
Yep.
And then hopefully already planned out a refill so we can get all those supers back from Mother Brain.
Am I thinking of? Do I have seed bleed or was I think there was a double refill, somewhat nearby.
I think the ship's nearby.
Linux having a little trouble resetting the pogos.
Mm-hmm. There it is. So supers from here, and that's the fight. Like once you have, if you have 15 supers, then your beam really doesn't have to be that strong for the fight to be fairly fast.
Oh, fake grab.
Yeah, I missed the super. Let's just do a few more short shots. And that is it for bosses.
The accidental X-ray.
I learned about some new X-ray tech recently.
Mm.
That's if you were a reserve trigger in a heated room, like from the heat, the activate reserves.
Yep.
If you use the X-ray or as it ends, then you don't take the extra 25% damage of heat.
Yeah, I saw somebody posting about that in the Rando Discord.
Oh, that's a fast refill. And you're gonna get intended power bombs.
One of them. I think the other was
Random.
intended as well.
Probably. The whole world was open after all.
Yeah.
I wonder if he feels bad about finding that though, because he was in Big Pink
God, this
earlier.
freaking star, dude. Is there more than one entrance to Bryn? Oh, he doesn't want to do Croc, I think.
Oh, is that it?
If
Trying to
he'd done
find any
Croc,
way
he would have gotten
around.
to the map. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, this Bryn routing is not going well for Andy. Linux and Mother Brain. Yeah. Definitely sub 40.
Oh, that's 415. That's 6,400 damage. 180 to do 11,600 damage. Almost 100 shots here.
Yeah. I think it's half of 100? Because you have supers?
Oh, sorry, 9,000. 9,400. So 8,600 that he has to do with 18. 180, which is about 50, yeah, a little over 50, 54.
Mm-hmm. And then has that extra safety health. So we shouldn't have to worry too much about this, but this is the danger phase.
Mm-hmm.
Red Beam loves to double hit.
Yeah.
For 100 damage each.
Typically you want to save most of your supers for phase 2, or the catch-up phase.
Some people find it easier to dodge catch-up, so they use supers early.
Yeah.
This attack has more of a pattern to it, and
Yeah.
the first phase is more RNG. Get damage down for a quick cutscene.
Chat, what's our escape timer? Quick, everyone guess. I don't remember where the ship is.
I don't either.
I'm gonna say a minute. I don't know.
I think the ship's at the far right of Meridia, but I don't remember actually seeing it.
A minute 5. Ah, I was so close. Nice. GTO. I don't know how to say her name.
Linux with the swaggy spike boosts. It's nice. When you're running in lava with gravity and speed booster, then you move really slow for how you want to.
Lunix could have rainbow beamed the bottom in Mach Ball, but that's a little bit hard to do there. Spike boosting it is.
Three Ridleys around. I'm starting to think we were right. There was a refill to the right of Ridley.
The RNG pit, I guess, was also. Oh, your ship. GG's.
There's your ship,
Uh,
GG, Lunix.
Lunix finishing first in the weekly race overall with a time of 39:02.
It's first out of everyone here.
Yep.
Very impressive. Demolishing the points of all the competition.
Absolutely.
Sucking them up for himself. Yeah, 48 racers. We have not seen that many racers ever in a weekly. And that looked like a perfectly reasonable route to me.
Yeah. Did he God route? Is there anything better that he could have done? I don't really think so.
Yeah. I don't know what could have been better.
The only thing that I think would have been slightly better was if he picked up Spazer beforehand instead of going back to get it, but that's minimal time loss.
Yeah, very minimal. I don't think it is even that out of the way. Got the map in Brinstar, was it? Or maybe it was Criteria. Yeah, got Criteria map and then Spazer.
Mhm.
So there's Andy. See if Andy goes for the major here. It could be a beam. A beam would be pretty value. Track this Phantom. Unfortunately, Andy was paired up against Lunix. Of all people.
Who knew that Lunix was just gonna bring out the big guns and destroy everybody?
Yeah. Give him a restream and he goes all out.
Mm-hmm.
As a skip on the major. See,
Oh,
Andy's
geez.
missing
What's
6.
happening to Lunix's game? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Linux says legit though, wait till the credits finish or else the PC will blow up, but I think that's already happening.
I think I saw him try to join Discord earlier. Maybe the PC started to blow up. We do have a little delay here. Andy, no! That's a one-way. That is a common trap. Go down a one-way and then just try to follow your route that you took in to get out. Like, from here, it looks like Andy's ending with the same items after exploring so much more.
Mm-hmm.
So it just seems like Lunix had a god route, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Like, if exploring more doesn't get you better things. Yep. We did have another early double suit seed. We're joined by Lunix here. GG, big win. Congrats.
Yeah, I think this is the first time I'm the first one on a weekly.
Congrats. Maybe we should start restreaming you more and get more first place.
I think about the feed, the only part that I got like a little too nervous was after Fantoon, when I get a map and I see that Mayor behind the power bombs. I don't know what it was. I'm assuming I wanted to assume it was like if it's speed is not required or any beam.
Andy didn't pick it up, so we don't know what it is. I wasn't checking the locations in the credits, so I'm not sure. Thankfully, speed wasn't necessary.
Yeah. And I don't know. I had the feeling like I wanted to go check Turian, but I didn't like leaving that map in criteria, and I think that led me to blinding Dragon at the end, because I was looking
Yeah.
for the northern map instead of Dragon, but
Yeah,
that was
Andy did
just
the same thing.
so lucky.
Unfortunately, Andy didn't go to Bryn first, so he spent a very long time trying to find the map afterwards, only to then realize that nothing's there.
Yeah, I think that there wasn't even many X's in the seed. Like every place I checked was like missiles or E-tanks. So I'm guessing most of them are going to be in Turian.
Yeah,
which I didn't get the
probably.
map.
So you did get different first power bombs. That was interesting to see. And you got power bombs in Criteria. You just remember and stuff. So very different routes from both of you, and yet also very similar.
Yeah, I think I got 2 power bomb packs, but the second one was behind power bomb, so I don't think that counts for anything. Was it?
Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure.
think your second one was Green Pirate Shaft.
Yeah. That's true.
I think Andy's
yeah,
were
was...
just to the left of that.
But yeah, nice seed.
Yeah, very fast seed. I was wondering how stressed you were over all the other racers in the seed, especially knowing how fast it is. Or just that you get good items early.
Yeah. This kind of fast seed just make me very nervous once I enter Motherbrain. I feel like anyone's gonna finish soon. You're always like no one messed up and get this hit super fast.
Yep.
You're gonna get sniped.
So one thing we saw Andy do just now on the way to Ridley is so Lunix went to Torian for that shortcut. Andy went around. And so Lunix saved a good chunk of time there. Like guessing that it would be a shortcut.
Andy opting to go to the shipyard instead of RNG pit. Probably about the same in time.
RNG pit seemed really fast when Lunix was farming there.
Overall, I'd say it'd probably be. I mean, with grappling beam, it's probably faster to do RNG pit.
Oh yeah. Come on, Ridley. Yeah, your route seemed extremely strong, Lunix. Don't really know what could have gone better. Like, I could see Torian as a possible distraction that you avoided.
Yeah, thankfully. I also like to not leave the map open for so long. That usually makes me struggle with the routing. But it didn't happen in this one, so I got lucky in that part as well.
Yeah. Your pause time was like just over a minute.
Yeah.
Minute 22. That's really strong.
Extremely fast. From here, just gonna watch Andy finish it out. Had some struggles, Andy did, unfortunately. We got to see what can go wrong in a seed.
Yeah.
The differences between the two, yeah.
No deaths though. That's the good news.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they both play well. They both play well. It's just how you decide to explore a region to get to those maps. Andy really, I don't know, inefficiently handled Brinster. Just didn't pick the right route through Croc.
Yeah, just plenty of ammo and whatnot to deal with Croc. Just unwilling.
There was a farm after Ridley and one at the left side of uh, Marbury entrance. I don't know which one is better.
I'd have to.
Since okay, if I had speed, the one after Ridley is just better. But
Yeah.
in this case, I'm not sure.
Bought to an E-tank, the RNG pit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's the RNG pit. I didn't
Yeah.
know how you call that.
Yeah. It's well, that's what I've heard other people refer to it is because sometimes you can be sitting there for a minute and sometimes you'll be there for 10 seconds like you were.
I think I got lucky with the super drops. You don't often see that. Refills before the missiles. I think I got them.
That's what makes it RNG pit. I think that name comes from low ice or something. Because you have to stop to farm in a number of places and hope to get lucky. Okay.
And he's taking another escape route.
He's doing it again. He's going around Torian.
Instead of going through, straight through Turian. The funny thing is that he went the Turian route to get to Mother Brain. So he knows it's there.
Yeah. He also went Torian early, but that was before power bombs. Maybe he just hates Torian because of that. Yeah, Linux was at the ship by now.
Unfortunately, I think Andy got sniped in the race because of this. Oh. Andy finishing in 16th place with an official race time of 52:06.
Oh, that's a double snipe even. RJ and Barry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a lot of points. Places are valuable.
Right? Lunix gonna go up like 150 points here. Jeez.
More than that? I don't know.
A lot.
It would be rare. I've played a lot.
No way.
Already.
Yeah. It's like 48 racers, but
I mean, there's a
probably not
lot of
crazy
people in
enough.
the 3000s here.
Linux beating them all?
Yeah.
I've had races where I won and I still lose points.
That shouldn't happen.
13 people in the 3000s here that you beat.
Yeah. I left early. Before the race started out of there.
You saw Lunix. He started sweating bullets.
Yeah. Put him on restream instead. Maybe I'll learn something.
Let's see if Andy's gonna come in here.
So while we're waiting for Andy, here's something I can do. Exclamation R, exclamation C. You can follow the runners. The runners today were Andy and the Only Lunix. They both play a lot of Super Metroid Map Randomizer. Andy also plays other variety of games. What do you play, Lunix? What do you stream?
I mostly play Super Metroid and Castlevania,
Castlevania.
the handheld ones,
Nice.
like for GBA and the Nintendo DS.
Nice, nice.
Andy will not be joining us.
Okay then. Give me final words, shoutouts, plugs, self promotions. Now's the time.
Linux?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm good. Thanks for the comments. It's always nice to see these weeklies.
Yeah, this is a fun one to watch. I always get to feel good when I pick a winner. So, great showing. Great having you here. Thanks for racing. And good luck in the future as well. I hope to see a lot of points going your way when I record this.
Me too. I wanna get into 3K.
Easy 3K.
I mean, you only need 42 points. That's easy. Easy 3K.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all for me. See ya.
Okay, so GG Linux. This has been Super Metroid Map Randomizer Community Weekly Race. There are still, let's say, half the racers running. If you want to browse the Twitch channels and catch other perspectives, there are a lot of Super Metroid runners on Twitch. We encourage you to follow the runners, and so that you can watch them even when they're not on the restream here. You can also give us follows as well if you want. I've been Aussie101. With me, it's been the Divine. Yeah, thanks SpeedGaming. Thanks to the Divine for taking care of setup here, and I think we'll be closing ourselves out.
Yeah. Night, everyone.
Good night.